Hi Wala, today we're doing 5th grade math lesson 5 worksheet. So we're going to be starting with word problems. It says Justin has 18 tickets and each ticket is either red or blue. There are twice as many blue tickets as red tickets. How many blue tickets are there? How many red tickets are there? So the simple way to do this problem is that we know there's only 18 tickets. And we know that there's twice as many blue tickets. So if there are 2 blue tickets, there would be one red ticket. So we would use this reasoning to get 18 in total. So 2 plus 1 is not 18. It's not 18. So that wouldn't work. However, we can just think of number combinations. For example, we can think 4 and 2, that adds to 6. 8 and 4, that adds 12. 10 and 5, that's the 15. So none of these are 18 yet. However, if we do 12 and 6, that is 18. 12 blue tickets, 6 red tickets, and there's twice as many blue tickets. So the answer would be 12 blue, 6 red tickets. Number 2 says, the 5th grade made $25 on talent show, but they only received $5 bills and $1 bills and collected a total of 9 bills in the cash box. What combination of bills did they have? So we know that they have $10, $5, and $1 bills. And then we need to have a mix of $10, $5, and $1. So the first way to start off would be just one $10 bill. If we use multiple $10 bills, it would already add up to $20, and that wouldn't leave space for 6 more bills. So we would just start off with one $10 bill. So that's one bill. Next, we could start off with 2 $5 bills. So that would add up to $5. That would be 2 bills right here. And then lastly, this is $20 in total. And if we just do 5 $1 bills, that would be 8 bills in total. So the answer would be one $10 bill, 2 $5, and then 5 of the $1 bills. Okay. It says Lily has 6 more trading cards than Ashley, and together they have 54 trading cards. How many cards does Lily have? How many does Ashley have? So for this problem, the sum would be 54. We know it add up to 54. And we could use algebra for this question. So what we could do is we could do x as the number of cards. So in this case, x could be Ashley. And we know that their cards are added together, so x plus. And then we know that Lily has 6 more, so it'd be x plus 6. Together, this would be 2x plus 6 is equal to 54. If we subtract this on both sides to get 2x is equal to 48, and we get x is equal to 24. So now we know that Ashley has 24 cards, and we know Lily has 6 more than Ashley, so Lily would have 30 cards. Okay. So let's do number 7. In 1906, the famous escape artist Houdini jumped into San Francisco Bay with a metal ball chained to his feet. This time he escaped safely. If Houdini and the ball weighed 225 pounds altogether and Houdini weighed twice as much as the ball, how much did the ball weigh? So we know that Houdini weighs twice as much as the ball, so 2 times more. So an example would be 10 and 5. Houdini would be 10 and the ball would be 5. However, this needs to add to 225. Since 225 is a bigger number, it's better to use algebra in this case. So we would make x the weight. x is the weight of Houdini. So x would be Houdini's weight. And we know that we're adding the weight of the ball and Houdini. So the ball would weigh, x would be the ball. X would be the ball in this case. And we know that Houdini weighs twice as much as the ball. So it would be 2x for Houdini. This would be Houdini. This would be the ball. Together they would add 225. So it would be 3x is equal to 225. And that would be 75. X is equal to 75. So then we know that the ball is equal to 75 pounds. And then Houdini is equal to 150 pounds. This together adds to 225. So now we'll just be writing the decimals in words. So we have 2.7 here for number 8. So we're at 2. And so the rule for decimals is, if it's the decimal right here, this is the tenths. This would be hundreds, and so forth. Hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. This would be 2 and 7. 7 right here, tenths. So for example, for number 10, we would have 67 and 67. It ends in 7 right here. This would be 100. Hundreds. 67, 67 hundreds. Okay, and then in words, what would be divided the underlined digit? So if we have 5 right here, we know that this is the tenths place, so this must be the hundredths place. This would be 5 hundredths. Same thing, this would be tenths, hundreds, thousands. So it would be 2 thousandths. Same thing for number 18. We would have 6 is our whole number, 6 is our tenths, and 7 is our hundredths. So 7 hundredths. And remember to pay attention to the underlined digit only. And then lastly, we'll be writing in standard form. So 9 hundredths, this would be 0.09. This is tenths, this is hundredths. If we have 5, so 5 a whole number, and 23 hundredths, it will be 2, 3. 2 tenths would just be 0.2. Okay, we're going to be using the graph. Jim's best season would be 94 to 95 because it's the highest average.